Okay, this should be working now. Right? Go. Let's test it. Yeah, it is. Good. For normal blight, we're going to change this. Oh, I need to upgrade this. Powering powers 25% increased effect. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's not change it. Let's just keep it. Let's keep them both the same, just for fun. So, do I have any regular blight maps? You better believe I. Just have to remember where they are. Oh yeah, those are the extra normal. So here's a 16. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna anoint it with some oils. Begin with, I recommend amber. 3 amber oils. This reduces the cost of building and upgrading the towers. We're gonna anoint that. Then we're going to, doing it first time, you know, I would maybe just run it white to practice, right? You're still gonna get loot. It's not quite as much. So for this one, we're going to elk it. This is what I normally do. Then we're looking for the mods you see listed below. We don't want anything that says avoid ailments. It'll be 70% chance to avoid ailments, cannot be stunned, and action speed cannot be modified below base value. So this one looks good, right? We don't have any of those mods. Now you can keep rolling them so the other mods aren't quite as bad, but this one, we're good. Now from here you can run this way, but to add extra quant or item quantity, I'm gonna ball it. That's gonna change it. Oh, it made it worse. It's like the quantity actually went down by half almost. But still no bad mods, right? I'm running Skelly Mages, so reflect doesn't matter. Now when you're running the map as well, I like to grab fragments. Quantity, oh, already have some there. Perfect, right? So we got a lot of people only have 4, like at the beginning of the league, so that's right. Just do that. Let's pick top option because that's the only one. I'm gonna hit activate. Put this stuff in here. So, oh, I gotta turn the finish on. That always helps, eh? Dump this stuff. And what I want to do is I'm going to run this map without casting any of my spells. Right? That's the goal here. Right? So what I like to do is I just do a circle before I hit it, just so I have an idea of what's around me. I'm going to activate the pump. Talk to Sister Cassia. Now, depending on where the first lane goes, I will reposition my portal. Right, there's the first one. So every layout will be a little different. First thing we always want to do is build chill tower, stun tower. Right? Because we have reduced building costs, they don't cost that much. So we're going to upgrade them to level 3, both of them. Then what we want to do as well is have an empowering tower, level 3. You'll see I have made it so it's both those towers, and also just have an empowered meteor tower. Right? And now I'm not going to build any more. We'll just pretend that that's all the points I had I could build. I'm going to save these for emergencies. But this is the setup you want to have to cover every single lane. You want the chill, stun, empower, level 3 first. Then you build your meteor tower. Meteor tower will take care of any of the monsters. Now I'm not gonna cast my skeletons at all. right? The stun will lock any cold immune. Cold immune will lock, the cold tower will then lock down any stun immune. And you can see what immunities each lane has along the bottom here. See each node, each portal has an affinity to it, like fire, lightning, whatever. So here, let me just build really quickly here. I'm gonna build, yeah, so these lanes all converge right here. So we already have an empowering tower there and a meteor tower. So that lane's now covered. I come down here. This one here is a little more difficult. You'll notice we're spread out a little more. So I look down below really quick. I look and I see there's no chill immune towers. So I build that first, right? And then from there, perfect. We can put in stun tower, empowering tower up here. That'll now cover both those, right? And then here, we'll just pop a meteor tower. This meteor tower, you'll notice the range on it will hit almost all these monsters. Not quite getting these guys here though, so I'm gonna build one over here as well, because they'll just build up there forever, right? So that lane's covered. Now we have a fourth lane that went down below. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna reposition my portal over here, just in case I do die, right? Now I'm staying pretty close to the pump here, right? I'm gonna put in chill and a stun. Covers both those verging lanes there. It doesn't. I'm gonna put another freeze over here because we have no freeze immune tower, so we have no worry, like anything, nothing will ever get by. And then I'm gonna put an empowering here, and that should reach all those except for this guy right here. That's okay, right? And now we're going to put in a meteor tower. We have the 3 support towers done. Cassia, go build over there, thank you. Sometimes you have to move to get her to engage. Oh, it branched more. Right, so let's do it again. We're gonna do a new lane. We're gonna do stun, chill, empower. And you'll notice our points are accumulating very well because the other guys are just flowing with the monsters and they're all dying. Hey, look at some of them are getting through here. How'd these guys get through? Hey, I missed a lane. Let's build our trifecta. How did I miss that middle lane there? It's gonna do this. Oh no, somehow it got past those. So let's build a backup here. And we'll put that there just to make sure the empower is covered. Down here we're covered as well. We're gonna build another just another section here as well. There's more monsters are coming through there. That's another lane. There we go. So all the lanes now, I can just sit here for the rest of the time. No issues whatsoever. Let's go here. Perfect. Now from here, you want to stay pretty close to the tower. If you can see an empty tower, build your meteor towers. Just make the bosses die a little faster so there's less work to do at the end. But on normals, it's the meteor towers kill everything pretty fast. So when we do the Blight Ravaged here next, we will see the difference. A little more intense, a lot more monsters, a lot more lanes. Look at that guy there. He's kind of sneaking through. Got all the way to there, but he would have got stopped by those two there. So no worries. So I haven't cast a spell yet, if you noticed, right? I haven't used my skeleton mages. My defensive minions here attacked a few monsters, but that's just because I got a little too close. But yeah, there we go. So it's done. and I didn't cast a spell, a T16 juiced normal blight map. Now, any build can do this, like literally. Sometimes you'll get detonate dead fireballs coming in to try to blow you up. Sometimes the bosses will shoot some chaos damage poison at you. So just make sure you have some, resists capped. You have some life nodes, right? Anything over 4K should survive a normal blight map. Ravage blight, you'll want to be sure you're got some more defenses or be very a lot more alert. You'll see. All right, so now you'll notice we're done. Tell which lanes still have active monsters because on the mini map they'll be gold. Inactive ones that have no monsters will not. We have 3 stragglers. There's always these guys, I call them wheelie boys. There they are. See, they're always these guys. So I'm just going to use my skeletons just to clean these guys up. They're no big deal, right? But sometimes they just wheel along really slowly at the end, and you have to go get them. On the Ravage Blight, what I do is I'll build a chill tower, and then I'll get a little closer because on the Ravage Blight they're a lot more powerful, right? There you go. And then once they're all dead, all the towers go down, and you get your loot. Oh, I'm using a pretty shit loot filter here. One sec, I'm using a leveling one. Let me put on a strict one. All right, there we go. Got loot here. A lot of small currencies, 6 sockets, explorers, scouting. All right, let's just loot this really quick. There's not too much loot in the normal ones. See, there's 2 or 3 per cluster. We're gonna do the Ravage Blight next. See difference in the amount of loot and difficulty as well. But I'm not gonna cast a spell on that one either. Now these ones, I got my filter pretty high, so we're not seeing too much. We'll get some stacked decks here, other cards, because let's be honest, no one wants them. Always get your essences. Great source of essence here. They're all screaming. Good source of level 21 20 gems as well, or just quality gems for selling them and getting GCPs, right? Where I get a lot of my GCPs selling support gems that have quality. Any gem that has quality. It's done here. Now, once we're done here, we'll put the loot away, and then we'll set up a Ravage Blight map. A few general tips here as well. You want to stay near the pump. You don't need to get far enough away from the pump that things start turning off. Right? You'll notice I didn't. Oh, much clutter. We're gonna drop these 6 links. Never got too far away from the pump, so all the pumps around it remained active. Especially the ones that are the defensive ones. As soon as you get out of range of a chill or a stun and they go inactive, the monsters, they just run right to the pump as fast as possible. It's insane. All right, here we go. So this one, done. Normal blight map. Easy peasy, right? Let's get out of here. This loot. Way. Go. Now you'll notice I didn't get any like huge drops. That's not what Blight is about. Blight is about accumulating a lot of smaller currency. Right? It's great, especially early league, when you're low on all the elks, scours, chisels, all that sort of stuff. The Blight maps will supplement you that stuff. It's great. All right, so let's pick a Ravage Blight. I got a few here. Let's do. Now you'll notice that the Ravage Blight. Oh, here they are. They say tier 14, tier 15, tier 16. Doesn't matter. Has no impact. They're all level 85. Right? This 14 is no different from this 15 in terms of what the monsters are and everything and the loot. So we'll do a haunted mansion, I guess. Now for Blight Ravaged, you can put on a total of 9 oils. No, 9 oils. Now to start, I always start with 3 amber. We're doing that. Reduce building cost. Makes a huge difference at the beginning of the map. You can slowly reduce the amount of amber as you get more experience doing them. And, like when I run them now, I put 1 amber in, and usually I'll put in 3 violet, 3 silver, 1 amber, and then like crimson or opalescent, right? So I'll do that. When you do your first Blight Ravage though, you can do clear, 3 clear as well, which is they have reduced movement speed, and uh, 3 sepia, like these first 3 of each, and it'll make it a much more enjoyable experience. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do 3 of each. So we have reduced movement speed, towers deal more damage, reduced cost of building and upgrading the towers. So now that we always anoint first, then we're going to chisel it. Oh, I forgot to chisel that other one. Then we're going to elk it. We're going to look for any bad mods. So we got curse, curse. We don't have any of the bad mods, which is avoid ailments, stun, can't action speed cannot be modified. Now, you can run it like that, but I like to volume. Changed. Lowered our quantity. Still no bad mods. Perfect. Let's put it in the map device with our fragments. Now this one could be a little different. Well, it's going to be a lot different. You'll see. If it looks like I'm going to fail, I'll use my skeletons. I'll be honest, right? But I'm going to try to run this without any sort of spell casting. Okay. So first thing I do is I look at the bottom, see what type of immunities we have. We don't have any chill immunities to the very last, but we do have a few stun tower immunities. See those stun tower immunities. That's why we always have to have both stun and chill towers, because one counters the other. Now, you'll notice the other towers are pretty far away here, right? Like what do? I can't, like I have this here, this will stop them. Oh wait, we got one over here, good. This will freeze them here. This meteor tower should reach it. Good. Let's say that meteor tower wasn't there. You only had these 2. You always set up your defense first, right? Defense first. And then we just wait, because after about 10 seconds, 15 seconds after it starts, another lane will come and it'll always be beside this one. Second set of lanes is always beside the first. So you'll always get more towers available, right? And what I'm going to do is when a tower becomes available, oh look at, they became available in there. But that's all right. We still have the defensive setup of the chill tower here, and there's no immunity to it. So once they get close, we'll just watch here. Now we gotta watch up there at the pump. You'll see above the pump there that it went to the right. Yeah, these guys won't be able to get past here because the meteor tower is leaving burning ground, and the chill tower will lock him in place. Now, another tip here, you can build through walls. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Power tower, chill tower, and you'll notice, okay, we got one in the same room. I'm gonna put a meteor tower over here, right? I'm gonna put another meteor tower right here because it's got line of sight out the door. You'll notice as well, I can build from other sides of walls. Safety. Putting a empowering tower in there. I'll show you why in a minute. So in here, I'm going to put in stun tower. Even though there's stun immunities, I still put them in. I still put in the triple. You know, chill tower, stun tower, empower tower, and then we have our meteor tower. Now here, we have a bunch of lanes converging. So we're gonna do the same thing. Chill. Oh yeah, always try to put the, I should have done this reverse. I should have put the chill in the middle, stun on the outside, because the stun has a bigger range than the chill. Now in here, I put in this power, and I'm gonna put in a chill tower. Now this is purely defensive. Really defensive. There we go. So we really lucked out on this map. Like we only have a room with 2 exits, right? So like there's no way we can screw this up. So I'm going to build some offensive towers now. Oh yeah, see that? The boss shot some poison. Now you'll notice as well, it branched off to the left here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in our defensive triple here. So we do have a chill immune coming up, so we want to make sure this lane is covered. The stun. Now technically that's it. We don't have to do anything else. We can just sit here. I haven't done anything else. No, I'll be honest though. This is an easy map. We'll do another we'll do an open area map next. We'll do the Strand or a dry seabed or something like that, because those will look different in terms of, like, this is perfect. Like I can just have a little drink here, a little snack. Delicious. Completely safe. Now you'll have to watch some maps. We'll have the detonate dead, fireball come in, blow you up. You just have to, move real fast if that does come happen. But I am spell suppressed at 100, so I just eat them now, even in Blight Ravaged. And you'll notice as well, your flasks are just constantly pumped because you're just killing so many monsters. They're just endlessly going. You're like never run out of flash charges. So that's really good in terms of being defensive as well, right? You can put in a chaos flask in there, or resist flask, or like even a fire resist flask would be really good to prevent those that detonate deaths, right? Because they're fire based. Well, I think they are. It might be chaos. I can't remember. But my chaos res is capped too, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. Now we just wait until the encounter is over. Now, if you want, you can be proactive and look for any towers that are within range. And you'll notice I'm not leaving the room. I could, but I want to stay in range of all the towers. So I just threw that one over there, just to add a little more damage, because you'll notice on the left-hand side there's 4 bosses in that room, and they're not moving. They're not going to move, because they're either frozen in place or stunned in place. Why you have to have that ring anoint, right? Very important. Chilling towers freeze enemies for 0.2 seconds while they're affected by chilling beams. So they're always affected by chilling beams, so they're constantly frozen in place. All right, so now map's done, right? Now I could sit here and wait for the towers to kill everything, right? But like, if you have a build that can now throw some DPS out, just to speed some up, because look at these bosses sometimes take a while to kill. Well, this is when I'll throw out my skeletons, nuke stuff down a little faster. Just to speed up the end clear here. So then once everything is clear, we'll loot. You'll see, especially at the pump, you'll see a big difference in the amount of loot. I'm gonna have to switch the filter again though, once the pump blows up here, you'll see why. I have it on super strict filter right now, but you'll see. Just remember how much there was on the other one. Where's that other boss? There he is. See way down there, there's a straggler. Get that guy next. Oh, there's a few little stragglers down here. These probably wheelie boys. Let's see. No, it's not a wheelie boy. It's a Roa. No, it's a bear. What happened to that guy? All right, so those lanes are all now inactive. You can tell because they're all gray. Go over to the other side. Some guys. Oh yeah, see them? A few of them. Just do this. The angles. Yeah, they're wheelie boys. That's why I put in that chill tower. They're little assholes. They rush you. All right, there we go. And you'll notice the clusters are all. So you'll notice the amount of loot at the pump is a lot more. Hydra scale. Look, we got the unique light gloves, the breath stealers. Nice. Actually, this is actually set up all right. This is not bad. This is where you get a lot of your level 86 plus bases. Believe it or not, all these bases you see here, chopper, 2 stone rings, amethyst rings. These are all 86 plus. A lot of them are 87. I have these filtered out though. I'm pretty sure. Let's look. If I switch it to my super filter, yeah. So this is my normal Blight Ravaged filter. So I don't need any of those bases anymore. Let's have a few like amethyst and million. Now let's go loot the rest of this. Up. Now you'll notice down here on along the bottom, it shows you how many things are at each cluster. How many pods are at each cluster. Now this one here, it wasn't too juice. This was more of a defensive. Look at that, no good oils. This was a defensive setup because we used those first 3 types of oils. For the next one, we're gonna do a juicy one that has more loot, basically. This one shouldn't take too long to loot because it wasn't too juice. But still, the amount of loot we're getting already is pretty huge compared to the regular one, right? Especially in terms of like the bases themselves, especially bone helms, elegant hubris, titanium shields, the spellcaster ones. Opulent oil, nice. 5C. Actually, I don't know how much they are anymore. Check. Oh, there's 6. They're up to 6 now. So we'll do another Blight Ravage in the open area, and we'll do it how I do a semi-juicer. Okay? Just so you have an idea. Oh, tainted oil. Holy shit. Look at that. Boom. How much is that? That's 1.2x right there, right? These maps are pure profit. Like that map, like say I paid 20C for it and I put on 2C worth of oils and then I used 5C to roll it properly, right? So say 30C to make this map. We made that back already in just regular loot. And then we got that tainted, the opulescent, all these smaller things. It just adds up. It's great. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to AFK for just a moment. All right, so this map is almost looted now. And you can tell you're looted because you'll notice on the screen the lanes disappear once the cluster is fully looted. And there's no visible lanes. I always come back here Never on a Blight map press Alt when you're near the pump, or you will crash, most likely, from the sheer amount of items you will see there. All right, so success. Let's dump this loot away. Tainted oil, exalted shards. We got the unique gloves. We got this funny Mind of the Council, which is worth, I think, 1C. Yep. Blueprint, some contracts. I don't have enough room because I'm so full on contracts. All right, so for Blight, let's try another one, a more open one. Ashen Woods, Burial Chamber, Strand. Strand's a big open one. Now this one, what we're going to do is we're going to do a semi-juice. So we're going to do 3 amber, and we're going to do 3 violet. Now what this does is each lane has a 60% chance to have an additional reward chest, right? Which is great. We're going to anoint that, and then what I like to do here is I like to do 1 silver, which increases the quantity by 65%, and then either 2 crimson or 2 opalescent, which makes chests lucky. So for opalescents, it's 15 each. For crimson, it's 10 each. So let's do all opalescent just for fun. Anointed. So we got always do your anoints first, because sometimes if you are doing the mat mobs and you corrupt it, you can't put oils on it. Then we're going to chisel it, elk it. Got here for mods. Monster life, no bad mods. It's good. Now we're going to vol it. Oh, perfect. So those mods will stay the same, unidentified and corrupted, so it gives us more quantity. We're going to do the same thing in terms of frags. We want to put our frags in there to give us more quant, give us more loot at the pump and each of the clusters. And keep in mind as well, guys, you always have to be sure on the Atlas that you have a minimum of this one blight node, epidemiology, 25 increased effective modifiers on blight maps. All those modifiers, remember how it was like 60% chance for an additional lane? If we look at the mods now, well, we can't because it's corrupted, darn it. It'll say 75 because it's got to increase. So it'll be around 70, 71-ish. I'm just going to do my sulker all around here just to scout the area. We're going to hit the pump. We're going to see where the first lanes go. I'm going to move my portal down here. All right, so a little more of an open area. First look at the lanes, what's happening down below. We got chill immune, no stun immune though. So first 3 things we're going to do is empower, stun, right? This ensures that everything's locked down. Nothing will get through. And then that's all we're doing. I'm not going to build another thing until the next set of lanes spawns and the new towers spawn. That way I'll have a better idea of where to build. Just to make sure this tower though, that should cover that. Yeah, they have to go through. Yeah, it comes this way, then over. You'd think they would just jump this little gap here, eh? Like, hey, we can just go right here. Fuck all that bad stuff. Now we play the waiting game. Got towers spawning. Here we go. Here they come. Let's see what if our stun tower locks them in place. Yeah, they're doing the stun dance. Right? So we're gonna put a chill tower in here. And we're gonna put a meteor tower here. You'll notice that they spawned off to the right. So we'll just set up a small defensive area here. We got stun and chill. That's secure. Now we come over to this side. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, I'm going to build defense first. I built my defense. I'm going to then build offense. Now I'm not going any further than this. Okay, I'm going to Put a chill tower there. I'm gonna put a chill tower here. Because we have no more chill immune, right? We want to have chill and stun, which we do. Chill, stun, empower, meteor. Now, notice how spread out our towers are now. You gotta be careful not to go far away. Right, we're gonna do the same thing here. Put the chill tower here. Put a stun tower here. Even though it's outside of the empower tower, hopefully we're gonna get another tower around here so we can empower these two guys outside of it. Not yet, but that's okay. We're safe, right? Because we got the chill tower covering that lane. Hey, look at this guy getting through. So how's he getting through? How did he get through? Right? One guy got through. Somehow. Not sure how. So I'm going to build more defenses. Did I get out of range? Oh no. I could have killed him with my skeletons, but we're doing this as an example of not needing to do that. Alright, so we got Blight trying to spread here. Let's build some defenses. Right, we got towers here. We got a chill tower there. We'll put a good old stunny here. We're gonna build some offense for over there as well, because those guys are start flowing pretty good. Notice I'm still within walking, like sight distance of the pump. There we go. Don't have to do anything else now. I am though going to put powering tower here. What I like to do, just like to put this imbuing tower here. So if I do need to cast anything, like my skeletons or whatever, they'll be super juiced up. Look at that, eh? You don't even have to cast a spell. This one's been pretty safe as well in terms of no detonate deads firing at us or toxic poison. Yeah, let's see what this boss does. Let's see how far he gets. Look at him. There he is. Just standing there getting nuked. Stunned in place. Can't do a thing. Can't do a thing. I'm just gonna go over here a little bit and build another offensive towers. Go. Oh yeah, I got hurt a little. Alright, good. No. Stay right here now. Now we can sit back and relax. Right? Sometimes the key to these is just waiting for the next lane to spawn. See where you can place your towers. Down to the last 10 seconds. It's great. And once we're in the cleanup phase, this is when I'll use my skeletons, just like before, just to speed up the cleanup phase, right? But you still have to be careful. Pump can still get destroyed even in the cleanup phase, right? So keep that in mind. And I'm not going to get too far away from that pump and the other towers on the other side. I'm going to take care of the bosses. The meteor towers will take care of. Oh, look how close this boss got. Because I went a little too far away. He got through a defensive layer over here. Thankfully, I set up another defensive layer closer, right? Something you should get in the habit of is once you have everything established is build a defensive layer close to the pump as well. Shit, just like that. One guy there, he's getting shot by my mages. Oh, there's one lane active still. Think it's the wheelie boys? Oh, it's not. It's just some stragglers. Oh Oh no, there's still something alive. I have a feeling it's our friends. Yeah, look at them. There they are. Glee boys. Every time, man. Time. All right. Success. Oh, look at it. There we go. 87 bone helm. I'll quality that up. Put on some essence until I get +3 minion level. And boom, 75C. Just like that. I sold one earlier today. And you'll notice down below here, a lot of these clusters have a lot more. Look at 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 7, 8. Tons of loot. Here, let's put on this. Here, I'll just show you the strict one really quick. Super strict. Right? We got a lot of bases there. Great place for bases. Actually, bone helms. They're my favorite base. Black oil. That. Loot it up. So there you go. Now, if you ever need any help or any tips or information about Blight, you can message me anytime in game at Kralkin. Comment here or come visit me at twitch.tv/Kralkin as well, because I'll stream on there. This video here is being streamed just so I can use it to make a regular video. All right, that's good. Good job, everyone.